Now imagine this. You're lying down, safe in bed, your head resting on the pillow. Your eyes are closed, but your mind is open. Tonight, I'm going to take you into a story. Your story. And in this world, you're someone else. You're a girl named Clara. Clara is strong, hopeful, and kind. But right now, she doesn't feel strong at all. She feels small, because tonight, you're going to live through heartbreak and healing. Chapter 1. The beginning of us. You're 18, working part-time at a little cafe in town while studying. That's where you met him. Daniel. He wasn't like anyone else. Charming, funny, with that boyish grin that made your stomach flip. You remember the first time he asked you out. He leaned across the counter, his voice low so your boss wouldn't hear, and said, "If I come here every day for coffee, will you finally say yes?" You laughed, and you said yes. That was the start. Months pass. You study together in the library, whispering answers and doodling in notebooks when you should have been working. He kisses you outside your apartment in the rain, and you swear you've never felt more alive. He makes promises. We'll travel one day. We'll get our own place. You'll never have to struggle again. And you believe him. Because why wouldn't you? Love is supposed to be trust. Chapter 2. The cracks. But then things start to change. At first, it's small. He cancels dinner, says work is busy. You believe him. But then it happens again and again. One night, you're waiting after your cafe shift. The street is quiet, lamplight glowing against the pavement. He doesn't come. You check your phone. A message. "Sorry, can't make it. Busy with a friend." That word, friend, sits heavy in your chest. The next day, his smile is there, but it doesn't reach his eyes. Chapter 3. The moment. It's late evening when it happens. You're walking home when you see him across the street. Daniel. That familiar walk, that jacket you once wore when you were cold. But he isn't alone. A girl walks beside him. She's laughing. He leans closer. His hand brushes against hers. You freeze. The world doesn't stop. Cars pass. People chatter. But your body does. You tell yourself, no, it can't be. But then you see his eyes. The way he looks at her. It's the same way he once looked at you. Something inside you shatters. Chapter 4. Confrontation. The next night, he's on your couch, scrolling through his phone, pretending everything's normal. "Daniel," you whisper. Your voice is shaky. He looks up. "Yeah? Who is she?" His face changes. He stutters, tries to explain, but the truth is already written in his silence. "How long?" you ask. His eyes drop. "A few months. That's it." The promises, the laughter, the kisses, all of it collapses. Chapter 5. The fall. The days after are heavy. You go to work, you smile at customers, but it's fake. Nights are worse. You lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, replaying every word, every touch. Your friends tell you to let go. He doesn't deserve you. But love doesn't switch off. It lingers, clings, aches. One night, you sit on the park bench where he once held your hand. The bench is empty now, but you sit anyway. You whisper into the cold air, "Why wasn't I enough?" And for the first time, you cry until there's nothing left. Chapter 6. Running away. Weeks pass. You can't breathe in the same city anymore. Everywhere you turn, there are memories of him. The cafe where he used to meet you. The corner where he kissed you. The apartment you let him into. So you pack a bag, one suitcase, some clothes, and your journal. You tell no one where you're going. You take the train out of town. The tracks hum beneath you. The city fades into countryside, then mountains, then small villages. You feel like a ghost, disappearing into nowhere. Chapter 7. A Stranger. You end up in a coastal town. The air smells of salt and freedom. You find a job at a small bookstore, quiet and dusty. The owner, an older woman named Margaret, takes you in. She doesn't ask questions. She just gives you the keys and says, "Some places are meant for healing." One rainy afternoon, a man comes in. He's tall, with kind eyes. He asks about books on travel. His name is Ethan. He's passing through, staying for the season. At first, you barely talk, but he keeps coming back. He tells you stories of the places he's been: Spain, Morocco, the streets of Istanbul. His voice is warm, steady, grounding. You don't realize it yet, but something inside you is shifting. Chapter 8. The Letter. Weeks later, you receive a letter in the mail. The handwriting is unmistakable. It's from Daniel. He says he's sorry, that he made a mistake, that he wants you back. Your hands shake as you read it. For a moment, your heart stirs. A part of you remembers who he was. But then you remember who he became. You close the letter, and for the first time, you don't cry. Instead, you walk to the beach. The waves crash gently against the shore. You tear the letter into pieces. Let the wind carry them away. You whisper to yourself, "I choose me." Chapter 9. The New Beginning. Slowly, your life begins to feel whole again. You and Ethan spend more time together, not in a whirlwind of passion, but in the slow, steady rhythm of friendship. One evening, he invites you to a bonfire by the shore. The stars stretch endlessly above. You laugh, you talk, you listen to the waves. And when he looks at you, it's different. Not the rush of Daniel's gaze. Something safer, something real. And for the first time, you allow yourself to believe in love again. Ending. Now imagine yourself in bed again. You've lived Clara's story tonight. Her love, her heartbreak, her healing. And maybe a part of her is also you. Betrayal hurts. It carves deep scars. But scars don't make you weaker. They make you stronger. So as you close your eyes and drift into sleep, remember, you are not defined by who broke you. You are defined by how you heal. Sleep well, dream softly, and let your heart rest. Sparkles.